welcome to today's vlog from the 40th floor of the Augustus Tower in Caesars Palace, Las Vegas. Time for a tour of our Caesars Palace room. So, I'm going to start with the bathroom because it's the first door on the right. And here it is. Marble floor. Very elegant hand basins. Shaving mirror with adjustable light settings. TV in the bathroom. A jacuzzi bath. A very large shower, complete with a marble surround and a marble floor. And a toilet with a phone. So then, the main room. Very elegant and comfortable bed, I have to say. Pure cotton from what I could feel. A desk and a phone, which is nice. And then a very thoughtful selection of snacks, bottled water, and there was a coffee, but we've actually drunk the coffee, so that's not there anymore. Television, in-room dining menu. I haven't actually used this, but if we wanted to, we could have ordered food and have them deliver it from what looks like lots and lots and lots of options straight up to our room, which is rather nice. These things here don't appear to actually do anything. I think they're just decorative.
There's the cupboard.
Ah.
Pull it.
There you go. I stand corrected.
Mini bar.
Mini bar.
Either one.
Ah. One mini bar. Complete with all sorts of drinks, including blue ones. Bombay Sapphire Gin. Didn't know you could get blue gin. And Jägermeister even. And what's this? Kahlua in a bottle. A little bottle of Kahlua. Plus Gatorade and Bud Light and Pepsi. So then we have our Keurig coffee machine, which we have used, and it does make, I have to say, nice coffee. And then this, which is I think an ice bucket, and some glasses, and all the glasses in this room have these little plastic protective caps on, and they're all embossed with the Caesars Palace logo. All the attention to detail. And then one of the biggest things about this room is the view. It's just amazing. There it is. Going from left, you can see all the way to the other side of the Vegas Valley. Down there, of course, is the Caesars Palace pool, which is already filling up. Lots of people already out there, waiting for the sun to come out. And then, of course, the Strip. And over there is the Las Vegas Eye, which we will be going on today. And then finally we have this very comfortable brown sofa just here. We're just heading for a spot of, well, lunch at the Earl of Sandwich, which is an excellent sandwich bar at Planet Hollywood. Of course we're going through Bellagio, partly because it's cooler in here, also because it's Bellagio.
I laughed and played the king. One kiss and goodbye.
Well, we just went and had a nice sandwich at Planet Hollywood, and we are now going to Macy's. Unusually today for Vegas, it's very muggy. Normally it's dry heat, but it's like it wants to storm today. Very overcast and cloudy. We were going to go on the big round viewing wheel, but
Link.
at the link, but it's just a bit, well, a bit overcast really. Unusual. Well, we had a good day in Vegas today. We didn't film too much, purely because we've been to Vegas numerous times in the last 3 years, and we have put quite a lot of footage into the vlogs from those respective years. So feel free to have a look at our past videos. We'll put the links in the description below for you. But I want to share my thoughts on the road trip that we've now completed. For the past 5 days we've been travelling in a really big loop, which has taken us up to Yosemite National Park, into the hills of Bodie to see the old ghost town, down the Pacific Coast Highway to the USS Midway in San Diego, up to Las Vegas, where of course we stayed at the Caesars Palace Hotel, which was fantastic, and then back here to St. George, Utah. And this is the longest road trip we've done so far. So I guess partly it's kind of been a bit of practice, really, a bit of experience gaining. The reason I say that is because we're hoping to do the big road trip, coast to coast, something like Route 66, and this has been all about discovering what kind of level of planning you need, how well you need to budget for it, what you do if you overrun by a day, and so on and so forth. So and we've been, you learn as you go along, don't you? But for me personally, it's been a bit of a journey of discovery, really. Every new place that we've gone to on the trip is kind of opened my eyes to a whole other side of America, which we just hadn't seen before. I mean, a most notable example of that for me personally is Yosemite National Park. I mean, I knew it was going to be pretty impressive, to be truthful, but once we started climbing that mountain pass up to 9,945 feet, which is the highest I've ever been on a road in my life, driven up a road in my life. Once we got up there and the scenery just became stupendous, it kind of hit me just how incredible the whole area really is. And Yosemite made a massive impact on me. And then of course you've got the Pacific Coast Highway, which is just stunningly beautiful. It's this, as you'll see from the video, this amazingly windy, twisty road. It's very evocative. And with all these new places, it's been a bit of an emotional journey is a bit of a over-the-top way of putting it. But it's been surprises all the way, I would say. The things that we've seen and discovered. And the USS Midway was absolutely fascinating, I have to say. When we went, it was well worth driving down to San Diego to see it, because I've never been to a place before where you can touch so much at the exhibit, and when the exhibit is the ship itself, the aircraft carrier rather, and the jets that are actually on the deck, and you can touch them. You can actually go up and get this. You can't get much more hands-on than that. You really can't. I did something a bit it was a bit surreal moment for me there at one point when one of the the jets had a gun emplacement, on the outside, and it was an automatic machine gun type of effect, and there was a strip of bullets hanging off it, and I just sort of ran my finger along one of them and I felt the end, and they were really proper the hard, armor piercing type of bullet, and that's the first time, I have to say, I'm sure they weren't live bullets, but it was the first time I've ever touched a military bullet like that. Tiny little thing, I know, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? It's like, oh, I just did that. Blimey, I've done that before. That was a bit fun. So all in all, I'd say we've learnt an awful lot which we can apply to our next road trip, but personally, I've enjoyed it a great deal. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be back tomorrow, so join us again then. Bye for now.